Oh. Was there something important to watch? Hey groupies, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer. You can call me PD. And if you're new here, the Culture Study is basically where I watch music videos, provide my input as a filmmaker. Now, I am still just an auteur, just a student of the art. I'm still always learning things, but I want to share what I learn and what little I do know with you guys. And today we are going to be watching Fear by 17 together. This is a highly anticipated comeback. 17 is my favorite group of all time, and I have been looking forward to this since the very beginning, since Home of this year, because I have been expecting something like Fear. Now, before we get into Fear, some expectations, some guesses that I may have is something epic, something bigger, something they haven't done before, something that's a little bit of a different concept, perhaps a darker concept, something they've been teasing for a long time. I feel like it has come to a culmination for this moment, for this title track, for Fear. And given that it is called Fear, I feel like it's a rightful assumption as well. Now, as always, this video is brought to you by our Patreon, but it's not like our usual videos. This is actually going to be a little bit different because we are changing and taking our channel in a different direction. Now, every other month, I want to make a new movie. Now, late last year, I put out a short film called 1 in 10,000, and Act 1 of the series actually just recently hit 1 million views. So I just wanted to say thank you everyone who watched it, who supported it, who shared it. You can find that video on my channel. But that really inspired me to get back into why I got into filmmaking in the first place, which was to make movies. So every other month, I want to produce a new movie, but because I promote Asian American representation and LGBTQ content, and together, a lot of companies have outright said that they do not want to support or sponsor me because they don't think it lines up with their values or their company's values. So because of that, I'll make it myself. So you know what? We're just gonna do it on Patreon. So your patronage is now more than just about supporting me. It's about supporting my art, my films going forward. Reactions are not gonna change. It's gonna stay the same. I am always gonna keep putting out reaction content, but I also want to make movies as well, and I want your guys' help to do it. So if you join us at patreon.com/formoftherapy, there is actually going to be a progress bar with a goal. Right now it's at 80-something%, but if we hit 100%, I will be able to make short films every other month for at least a small budget. And honestly, it's not too crazy of a concept. If you want a better understanding of the production budget and what we're going to be using the money for and all of that, the video is on our Patreon page. Everyone can watch it. It's going to be the main video. So go ahead and watch that for more information, but we would greatly appreciate your support. And for as little as $2 a month, you get early access to reaction videos like this. For different level tiers, we have live stage, drama club, variety show reactions, and etc. So you get to support us and you get extra content as well. However, supporting us monetarily is completely optional. If you don't or can't support us, we understand, but really, I would greatly appreciate it because I have so many projects that I want to show you guys. Now we're gonna watch this video. This is Fear by 17, and this is your form of therapy. Wonwoo starting off a song. Oh, you know it's gonna be Oh, this is gonna be epic. Oh my. What? Oh my. Oh, that's Hoshi. Hoshi looks so good. I thought that was Chong for a second. Oh my god. Oh my god, Mingyu has so much screen time in this music video. And unfortunately, that is the first time I think Jun may have gotten a close-up. Oh my god. Dude, Shua, this comeback, wow. Wow, that shot of Woozi. Yes, more of Jun. Oh my god. Oh my god! Sorry. I mean, you know we're watching that again, right? Okay. Just realized that motion that they're doing in the beginning, and it's how also they close out the song. They come full circle with it. The song is called Fear, so what they're doing is like this choreo right here. It's like the motion of like being scared, right? Oh, I can't believe I didn't notice that the first time around. I mean, listen, you have to understand, when it comes to 17, they are my favorite group of all time. And the first reaction, the first run through is completely useless. Honestly, it's just, I'm not even really retaining the song. I'm not even retaining anything I'm watching. I'm not analyzing anything. I'm just trying not to be overwhelmed, but still being overwhelmed anyway. I'll try to be a little bit more analytical with this second run through. Wow. Oh, that shot of Shua. The hair flip with the glitter just like shooting out and the beautiful blue and magenta lighting. I mean, woo! I mean, blue and magenta lighting is perhaps one of the most common and overused color schemes in all of media, but just adding that glitter in just changes up everything. Oh my goodness. Okay. That line, the melody of the songwriting is so interesting in this song. I think more than any other 17 song, it's so different, right? Shua's part, Chang'an's part, that sort of fast acting singing is just, the structure of the song feels so unconventional because of it. Like, oh my god, I'm so proud of Joshua and where he has come as a singer. Like, that sounded so clean and so clear. I still remember the days when Chong'an and Joshua were considered some of the weakest singers in 17, but now they're just, oh my god. Oh. Oh my god! Can we just talk about Chong'an's hair for a sec? Like, first of all, I love this haircut on him. It's very beautiful, kind of has like a very Prince Charming haircut. But I love like is it crimping? I don't know anything about like hair products, but like the process of like making it all wavy and especially giving it like that texture where it looks like it's wet, but it's not necessarily wet, but it's not fully dry either. It's a very great look for him. It looks so good. Okay. Woo! Listen, if I had a second favorite in 17, it would be Mingyu. Mingyu, in the past few comebacks, has really been coming into his own. And objectively, obviously Chong'an is the love of my life, and he's my favorite. But objectively, I think Mingyu is straight up the most handsome member in 17. And after having seen him in person, I think Mingyu is hands down perhaps one of the most hottest men in the Korean industry. I think it's really understated because of just how cameras work, and I think it really undersells how tall and what a great body structure Mingyu actually has. But Mingyu is so hot. But to give you a little bit more of a non-fangirl comment, the reason I actually stopped here was not just to praise Mingyu for his visuals, it's also because the cut here into Mingyu, I loved it. I love how they dropped into that cut. You know, it's a very common editing technique to actually cut on drops, and especially when there's a physical drop, you know, when it comes to like especially VFX, you cut on the land. It's the easiest way to do like masking VFX. I'm not saying there was VFX work here, I'm just saying that's a very common process of editing. I'm sure like most editors know that, but that was just a little thing for people who aren't editors. And just like that's why that shot in particular of Mingyu coming in looks and feels so much more impactful. Wow. They do it several times in this music video where they play the video sometimes at like a 90-degree angle, like right now where Woozi was sideways. This song is very seductive, it's very alluring, and it has a very mesmerizing element to it where it's kind of like sort of sucking you in, and sort of playing with the perspective of the video definitely helps with that. It definitely has a much more visually mesmerizing feel, as the song does as well. Oh. Dude, the 8 is so hot. Oh, that shot of like, oh my god, when they exhale, that is so good. That is so good. Wow, Hoshi looks so good. What is this? What is this? Okay, sorry, I had to process it for a second. Okay. I mean, this is the part of the song I was talking about where it's just like, it's so unconventional. You know, the whispering in the song, like literally they kill the momentum of the song. They kill the hook, they kill the instrumental, and they go for just like a soft whispering. Like, it's so impactful in how quiet it is, you know? Like I just watched Dreamcatcher's Deja Vu, and they do the same exact thing where there is a power to silence, especially if you're a group known for doing loud, powerful things. 17, if you think about Hit, Aju Nice, Manze, they have loud, powerful title tracks, but to sort of take a moment and be quiet and sort of revel in the silence makes this such an important, powerful scene and moment in the song. And Chong'an just looks, oh my god. I mean, he's got like the lipstick they put on him, like the way it's like saturated, but then the rest of the scene is not. I mean, literally look at his skin. Look at his skin. He's so white, it looks like Dispatch color graded this video. Like he looks like a vampire here. You know, the blue color contacts and just, oh my god. Is his turtleneck see-through? Yeah, it's a little see-through. Oh my god. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. I gotta say, what I really like about this video, what I liked here was when it cut to Seungcheol's part, they actually ramped up the shutter, like it was a lot higher. So when you film music videos or dance or video in general, when you shoot at a higher shutter speed, like for example, me, you have like this very cool sort of jarring look. It's like the exact opposite of motion blur. When you shoot at a lower shutter speed, you get more motion blur, but this is a lot more crisp and clear. So, wow, that looks so good. It looks really good in 17 videos, and it looks good in K-pop music videos in general because shooting at higher shutters actually accentuates dance and movements. Yeah, see? Like, oh. Seungkwan getting a dance solo is the spotlight he deserves after taking that backseat in Hit. Oh my god. Like, there's just so much more Wonwoo and Mingyu lines in this song. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that move. It's so catchy. Whoa, the synth. That like, just like the synth just kind of like overloading your system. Oh. Oh. Wow, this whole portion with Seungwan was so cool. Seungwan and Uzi. I don't know who the third person was. Dude. Mingyu has so much. Oh my god, Chonghan. Mingyu has so much center. Dude, Wonwoo has so much screen time. Oh my god. I mean, you know we're watching this again, right? Really, this third run through is just to listen to this song even more. Oh my god! From an editor standpoint, it's like such a simple cut, but it's like, oh, I love it so much. Okay, so in the first chorus, they actually don't do the oh. Like, they actually don't do that for the first chorus. They do that in the second and third chorus. Okay, I like that. Keeps you on your toes. Wow. Is this the 17 B-side track? Because Mingyu and Wonwoo have so many lines. And it's not even a lot, honestly. Like, I don't think Wonwoo has more lines except the opening, but Wonwoo has so much screen time, it feels a lot more impactful, you know what I mean? I just feel like Wonwoo and Mingyu always just like don't have as much screen time as anyone else, but Wonwoo is in this music video so much. Oh. Oh. I think it might have been Hoshi, Woozi, and Seungwan. That's what it looked like. And Chonghan ending the song in the center, as he should. All is right with the world. I called it. Earlier this year when 17 came back with Home, I predicted that 17 was either gonna have a really, really banger hit of a song, or they were gonna do a world tour, or they were gonna have a full studio album. they're doing all three. With Hit and Fear, they had a crazy, insane, mind-bending comeback. That is exactly what this was. They're doing a tour at the end of this year into next year, and they just released the studio an Ode album, which of course I'm getting every single version of. My God, regardless of how you feel as the title track, whether it's your favorite or not, from an objective angle, this is perhaps the most impressive 17 comeback to date. Home did a great job at setting it all up. Like, when Home came out, I said, like, this doesn't feel complete. This feels like it's more like alluding into something. This feels more like an intro. This feels more like the opening. And if you were to look at 17's phase over this year, it's like a 3-part act where Home was act 1, Hit was act 2, and Fear is sort of closing it out. And Fear, that is the best way to sort of end a trilogy of songs and then move into a world tour. It's gonna be insanity. So really, this is something that they have been building and hinting at all year long. Now, the music video actually is kind of similar to Hit, not in the sense that they're the same music video, but in terms of the style and actually the appearance of it. Like, Hit actually went for like that sort of futuristic, very minimalist vibe, but here they have the same thing. They added a few chromatic elements to it, and here it's a little bit more artistic. Like, there's that one set piece where it looks like sort of like almost like a cavern split in two. It's like white rock elements like up here, but it's cut diagonally. That part looked really cool. And overall, the music video, and some of the solo set pieces, like Shua's set piece and then Wonu's set piece. Wonu's set piece was shared, I think, with several other members, but I do associate that with Wonu a lot more. And speaking of Wonu, oh my God, can we talk about the amazing screen time that Wonu had in this music video? Mind you, his line distribution isn't obviously as great as it, always is when it comes to title tracks, but still, I thought Wonu just got so much screen time, and I was just so proud of him. And Mingyu as well. Mingyu had so much screen time. He had so much center position. I think overall in this music video, the people that got the most screen time had to be Mingyu and Wonu, and probably Jeonghan. Hoshi and Seungcheol are sort of thrown in there. Vernon definitely, but with them, it's just like less about lines. I feel like Hoshi and Seungcheol didn't have too many lines, but they had a lot of B-roll stuff. Woozi got a good decent amount of time. China Line, obviously they only had like one section, one portion, but the 8, he had a lot of like close-up parts throughout the music video, so that was spread out evenly. Whereas I felt like June really only had like kind of like 2 parts, and it just felt like all shuttered towards the end. So that was kind of a little bit disappointing. But I thought in Hit, June had really great screen time, so I'm not too brokenhearted over it. Seungwan getting his solo spotlight moment was great. DK had a handful of good screen time as well. And speaking of the solo screen time, this choreo, if you actually look, a lot of the choreo, there's a lot of like moments where they isolate one member and then they spread out, like they almost like kind of put a spotlight on one member. Or because the song is called Fear, I wonder if the choreo actually is meant to like make them feel alone, right? So like when Seungwan is dancing, doing his thing, and everyone's like circled around him, and there are other portions of the choreo where they're like circled around them, I wonder if that's to isolate them and kind of add to that fear element. I thought that was really cool. And then the song itself is something more sensual, more beautiful. Like I said, it's a little bit sexy and mesmerizing. And what I found really interesting about the song, besides just like the amazing synths and the bass, was the actual singing. Like the way, like not just the interesting singing between Jeonghan and Joshua, but I thought the singing and the rapping was intertwined and it flowed through the song really well. The song kind of never really let up, like there's a great energy and flow to the song, but it never lets you breathe. Like the moment like someone starts singing, as they're about to finish, someone else comes in and kind of like interweaves into that person, and then they continue it. It's almost like a baton passing between all of the singers and rappers within 17. So this was actually like a really complex song, at least like in terms of the melody. I thought it was so good. Oh my God. This is one of the best 17 title tracks, if not the best, honestly. In terms of music video, I think this is one of the best for sure, the production of it. For the sound, we'll have to listen to it a lot more, but already I'm addicted. It's already stuck in my head, but that's a 17 track, right? That, oh, yeah, oh, it's already stuck in my head. It's so good, and obviously I don't know the lyrics yet, but something of the na 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 poison. So good. It's, oh my God, this is This is so amazing. I knew that 17 would come out with something amazing, something powerful, something that is different for them. But I guess even when you expect it, even when you know what's coming, it's just, there's no real way you can actually prepare for it. So yeah, I thought it was a phenomenal comeback, 10 out of 10. But guys, let me know, what do you guys think about 17 Sphere in the comments down below. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of the Culture Study. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it and if you want to consider supporting us, like I said, I want to start making some movies every other month. If we can hit our 100% goal on Patreon before the end of September, we're going to be able to go into pre-production right away into October and start filming in November. So we'd really appreciate that. Please help spread the word. Patreon.com/formatherapy. For as little as $2 a month, you get early access to videos like this, but at different level tiers, you also get drama club, variety stages, live stages, J-pop reactions, all the fun stuff that you guys want me to watch on like the comments. Like that's all on Patreon. So go to Patreon. That's where we do all those. But supporting us monetarily is completely optional. If you don't want to, or if you just can't, we understand, but we would greatly appreciate your support. You know, one way to help us out for free is if you hit like down below right there. It's as easy as that. Just leave a comment while you're there too. It all helps us out with YouTube's search algorithm. Or if you're a new carrot, I love 17. It's my favorite group. Hit subscribe right here. Hit the notification bell, whether you're new or not. Hitting that notification bell definitely helps. And I know a lot of you always watch my videos, and it says in my analytics that like 80% of you are not subscribed. So like, honestly, I would really appreciate it if you guys did subscribe. It would help me out a lot. Also, another way to support us is to watch any of our other videos by hitting the end card. So yeah, check out the playlist of our other reactions or check out my other 17 reactions over here.